hey there, you guys. What? I'm starting another series that's not Slams of the Month? Actually, no, we're just catching up on all the latest death metal releases that's been released so far this year. Bunch of shit came out. Bunch of fucking shit. It's alright. Luckily, your boy here has nothing else to fucking do but listen to albums and EPs all day. That way, so I can bring you guys the best albums to the fucking surface. Now, a quick little introduction. Hi, I'm Wretched Horror Scum. If you don't know me by now, I make weird fucking musics, and I also do a series now called Slams of the Month where I talk about the best slam metal releases that have been released in the months prior. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, get in my death metal van because I got lots of candy. We got death metal releases upon death metal releases. There's so much fucking death metal. How much can you death metal? Now, just so you guys know, this is more for underground death metal. So that means no Cattle to Cap, no Swinzabog, no fucking Frozen Soul. Don't you dare try and say they're fucking underground too, because if you look at the crowd differences and you see the live performances of the bands I'm about to mention, you'd actually think they're fucking underground. I'm going to be choosing 10 death metal albums that stood out the most to me. That, and they also going to be as death metal can be. So fucking that means fast and aggressive all the fucking way. Trust me guys, I really could commentate about all these fucking releases, but for the sake of your time and my somewhat tolerance break, I gotta keep this somewhat short and sweet so we don't have it the fucking length of a Lord of the Rings flick. There's literally bands in a top 10 list that were fucking competing to be in the top 10 list, and then there's more bands fucking competing for that top 10 list. That's how good a lot of these releases were. And there was even times where I even wanted to replace some of the bands on the list, but I'm like, I have my reasons why. First off, we have De-christianized from Italy. And no, I did not choose them because we're both Italian. On April 24th, they gave us litanies of iconoclasm, and oh my goodness. This album comforts you with certified classics the way they sewed this one together, because holy shit, listening to these tracks straps you down in a chair and just makes you go through a fucking whole void of fucking nostalgia. Nostalgic brutality, that is. These riffs already sound like something I would have heard in fucking 8th grade, and I say that in a good way, because that shit is key making your fucking tracks sounding memorable, especially in fucking death metal. When I would play this back, I'm like, holy shit, this came out in April? I feel like I've been listening to this since fucking middle school. Next up, we got some Japanese death metal, Parasitarium, or is it Parasitarium? Speaking of death, is it odd that I feel like this band sounds like Death, Obituary, and Pestilence all had a threesome? Is it also weird that I hope that they'd all have a threesome? It's Japanese death metal. What else can I say about it? It's gonna make us want to put our guitars down. Why even compete? I love the parts in this album where they slow down and they make it seem like it's gonna just chill out for the rest of the song, where that part's gonna be a smooth part, and then bam, you get a grenade to your fucking face and blast beats. Now we got some of that hellish brutality rolling up from fucking Mexico. Next up, we got Necro Gore with Tomb of Truth. This record has a little bit of a hint of black metal in it, so I guess you can technically call it black and death metal. You ever hear that shit? Black and death metal? It's fucking nice. It's fast, raw, reverby as fuck, just like sex should be, right? I wouldn't fucking know because I just sit here listening to fucking albums all day. And that being said, this album kind of felt like an early Christmas present for some reason. I don't know, maybe Krampus thought we needed some more black and death metal in our playlist. Next up from Chile, we have Maniako with their self-titled album that released on April 1st, and no bitch, this ain't no fucking joke either. first gave this a listen, I was thinking, ooh, this has some technicality in it, alright. And that means I can also say goodbye to learning any of these riffs as a pastime activity. The elements of brutal and technical, just the way they're put together, they just fucking spark, man. But you see, I don't know if they're the type of band to change their scale as soon as they change the BPM, because if they... At that point, they're not even technical death. Get out my face, nigga! Technical and melodic, like these fucking mathcore bands sound like... All in all, it's technical brutal death metal at its finest, and holy shit, I need some protein after saying all that. Alright, this next one's another classic in the making. We got 7 Doors from the UK, and they gave us their album, Feast of the Repulsive Dead. And no, I didn't choose this one because they have horror-themed death metal. Okay, maybe a little. But then again, doesn't all fucking death metal have a hint of horror in it? Next up, we have Necrolatry, a morbid worship, traits of gore. And that's just the fucking title of the album. That's not even the band name yet. Uprising from Mexico, Decortication gave us 11 tracks of gore, death, and horror. And oh boy, what made this one stand out to me was the fucking gutturals and screams. How they just combine. Fucking layers, man. They really got me on that DSI shit with this one. You don't know how badly I've been wanting some fucking combinations of gutturals and fucking screams. And please don't say, there's already that in deathcore. Please, shut the fuck up. Now, back to the album. Kinda gives me the same blackened death metal vibes like Necro Gore, but less blackened-y. Are you guys ready?
Are you ready?
Well, you better be ready, because from Alabama we have Defense Wounds, Hymns of War. I almost did not include this album in the list and just was gonna leave it with the other albums, but holy shit. Literally because this album has me speechless. The production sounds gorgeous, their playstyle is hellish as fuck, and oh my fucking goodness, the artwork is basically Balrog from fucking Lord of the Rings. Look at that shit! Oh, and not to mention the out of fucking nowhere blast beats that combine more gutturals and screams together. Next up, we have the Parasitic Chambers by Conjureth, and they just give us 10 tracks that already put Morbid Angel to fucking shame. I guess that's why half of them joined Cannibal Corpse. This is released in January. I've been blasting it all fucking year because it's that good. I was actually lucky to see these guys perform twice, and oh my goodness, they're the type of band that will have you fucking moshing all fucking day to other bands, and then you'll be like, nah, I should cool it, my back hurts, got work tomorrow and shit. Then Dimensional Ascendancy comes back on. You're fucked. You're fucked. Next up, we have Disfiguring Symmetry by Parasitic. This EP was worth the fucking wait. Let me put that on the pentagram-shaped coffee table right fucking now. The only type of people who would think this EP is bad is the same type of people who thought Poppy and Ghostmane would change metal forever. But seriously though, from start to finish, this album is fucking a masterpiece, dude. That intro, that dangerous fucking intro is just a track. Leads you into a fucking bullet hell with fucking blast beats. And you don't even get a bulletproof vest either. That is just some unhuman savagery right there. Heartless. Just fucking heartless. At least come with the warning sign on the next release, you guys. were the 10 bands that I thought that stood out the most. I'm hoping that was 10 bands and I didn't accidentally put 9. And like I said, you guys, I'd love to comment on all these bands, but our time is precious here, especially yours. So whenever you feel like finding new death metal, come back to this video and just go through this little small list without the commentary. Because even though they weren't in my top 10, that doesn't mean they weren't fucking great, brutal gems. Some might be a little slow paced in the middle of their albums, but then again, you do need some breathers when you're doing a fucking blast beat marathon, because holy shit, you're in for some shit. Alright you guys, I'm out of here. I hope you all take care, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and the releases that are about to be in this part right now and stuff, because oh my goodness, they're gonna make you want to have a fucking Conjuring universe marathon in order. Alright, see you guys.
Down to the last cell.